Hello, and thanks for clicking on this video. A lot of people ask me about why I refer to what I do as the customer-centric approach to business. Now, the key thing is that customer centricity is pretty much seen today as being, yep, we all need to be customer-centric. We all get the value that being in a customer-centric business is better than an organization that's product-centric or manufacturing-centric or something like that. The key challenge we've got today, though, is that organizations that have structures and business models that are really based on industrial age businesses from the last century. And what they do is they bolt onto it customer-centric stuff. They want to improve the customer experience. They put in a customer experience program. They want to make the executives accountable to customers. Therefore, they have Net Promoter Score as a KPI for their execs. That isn't really becoming customer-centric. And what it is, it's just bolting things on to old industrial age business models and structures that don't work anymore. So I refer to this as the customer-centric approach to business. So just in your mind's eye, reflect back on the beginning of commerce. What were early entrepreneurs doing? They were exchanging value with people that they knew. Business started out, early commerce, early entrepreneurs, it was all about an exchange of value, a fair exchange of value, between two people, two entities. And as time went on, business and commerce grew. But it started out as a relationship-based and a people-based approach. And then we got into the industrial age. And in the industrial age, what it's all about was making products. We just had to make more of these things. So therefore, the focus became, how do you manufacture these things at the cheapest price? And then once you've manufactured them, how do you distribute them to as many people and customers as possible? So the whole focus then for businesses in the industrial age was about manufacturing stuff, producing things, and distribution. In the last 15 to 20 years, everything has changed. Not from a digital point of view, but we've gone back to being, from a buyer point of view and from a customer point of view, everything's got back to where things used to be. It's a relationship. And if we're not happy with things that our businesses and our providers provide for us, as customers, we can let the whole world know. And more so, businesses are more reliant on customers becoming advocates. So why do businesses still produce things now and sell them to customers that actually don't want their things? Those customers end up being detractors. They give negative word of mouth, and the whole problem exists. So for me, it's about making sure that we take a customer-centric approach to the business itself so that we can create a business that is customer-centric and that it creates the value for the customer and creates the value for the business. And that value for the business is typically high levels of profitability, high levels of employee engagement, and great engagement with their customers, and their customers being promoters. And there are 5 key tenets to the customer-centric approach to business. And just briefly, I'll talk about those now, just to wrap up. So the 5 tenets are, the first one is that businesses actually exist for customers. Without a customer, there is no business. There is no organization to serve anyone. So businesses have to recognize that they exist for the customer. And when they exist for the customer, their leadership team take a humble approach to understanding the customer and delivering value for those customers. The second key tenet is that it's all about people. Businesses aren't processes and systems and organizational charts. They are full of people, and how those people deliver the work that they do, how well engaged they are with it, the service they deliver, the sales they interact with customers, their engagement with customers, and the customers are people. It's all about that interaction. It's all about people. The third tenet, though, starts to get more into the detail of it because not all of these customers are equal. And what we need to do is make sure that as a business, we engage with the customers that are the optimal value for us. And they'll be the customers that get the optimal value that we deliver. And the last 2 tenets are about the businesses themselves. Businesses are systems that deliver value. If they stop delivering that value, they will go out of business. Every organization that has failed and gone out of business that you can think of or remember, they've gone out of business because they did not deliver value for their customers compared to the alternatives available to their customers. And the last one then fits on with that, and that is a need for progressive improvement. So this was all about the customer-centric approach to business. Let's not get customer centricity and bolt it onto what we're doing. Let's create an organisation, a business that is customer-centric from its roots. Higher levels of profitability, higher levels of engagement with employees, and higher levels of engagement with customers who become promoters. Thanks for watching.